Watch this. You listen up and you listen good. You're not going to want to miss this. This is the gameplay rotation from the video that we just posted previously of our Voidleech Warlock build. This is how to run it. This is what to do. If you want to tune in, tune in. If you don't, tune in anyway. We're going to watch these people farm all these ads, so they make it really hard for us to showcase this. So we're probably going to end up in a lost sector of some sort. But you know, here we are. Alright, we're going to the lost sector. Made it to the lost sector. Okay, here it is. So easy content. So the rotation for anything below probably master, maybe even legend, is going to be grenade. Wait for grenade to go L kilo, spray, overshield, done, easy. And then devour, of course, is now proc, so that's just going to feed you all your abilities back. Grenades are back already, doesn't matter, that's easy. Easy. Grenade, miss, but it's still got someone because we're in easy content. Spray, also brace. Don't need anything else. You'll get through pretty much all content outside of legend and below like this, and you're gonna blow everything up, and it's really easy. And then someone's gonna be like, oh, it's only normal content, what about legend and master? Well, don't worry, we're gonna go test that as well. Just relax, it's okay. I'll show you how it works. Oh my god, jump. I promise I'm good. Alright, here we are. We're going to hit it with a legend first, then we're going to hit it with a master. Legend lost sector, got everything on. Modifiers, obviously we're going to run our void, so this is actually quite a lucky lost sector for the day to get. So we're going to do that extra domage, but still legend content, still master content. Strap in. Drop the rift. Bit harder content. We're going to drop rift first. We're going to find strongest target in the room. We're going to hit strongest target in the room. Weaken's now on. Go for those heads. And it's going to blow everything up in that room. And then you don't need to worry about anything else. Ooh, he's lucky. He's lucky. Perfect. That's how we clear the first bit. Let's get up here. Right. Step 2. Get in. These guys are still not going to be strong enough to stop our single rotation. So we can just throw one, shoot, proc, shoot, volatile rounds. Sometimes if the volatile does it rather than the weapon, obviously it won't proc repulsor brace, so bear that in mind when you're blowing groups up. But I mean, look at our regeneration already. So grenade go, gonna drop, gonna attach it to the biggest target if you just need to farm up some grenade, and just watch how quick that grenade energy rolls back up with a leech on. Just like doubles the speed, it's insane. You guys alright? Trying to film a video here. Damn. No respect anymore. Right, rolling on through. We're going to get into this big room. We're going to El Yito and rift back straight away. Like, the uptime on all this stuff is insane. This time we're just going to throw a grenade, we're not going to worry about it. And we're just going to easily proc repulsor brace. We're making orbs. Going to keep proccing repulsor brace. Going to keep proccing devour. Go over here. We might shoot a rift here and just put one down. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to keep saving those. I'm going to move to the other side of the room and keep using while our void leech is up, farming our grenade energy up. If it's on a big target, by all means shoot the leech target, but whatever it's not, this does big damage, like big damage. I'm going to drop that. Huge. Almost all our abilities back. Our slowest ability to return is always going to be our melee because we don't have anything massive to feed into it. But rift again. And these guys are super rude and I picked the wrong lost sector, but we're going to live with it. Another soul. Back on. Grenade's going to come back any second. No ads up though, so it doesn't really matter. So we can just farm up our super at the moment. Huge damage. There's the spawn. Very easy. Then we can come over to this big El Bosso, call it a day. And just like that. But you could just imagine this with, say, like, running a Deliverance and a Unforgiven. both with demolitionists, you would just, there'd be no possible way you wouldn't have grenades up. Like, we've got our rift back again and our grenades almost back. It's just an insane rotation, very easy to keep up. And the harder content you're doing, generally you're going to be with a fire team, so it makes it even easier because you can snake the kills out from under your fire team members, and it makes it very easy. So if you play with a little bit of game awareness, the build is even easier to maintain. Even like a solo master is, okay, let's not talk about it, let's go and do it. Let's go and do the first part of this. Oh, huge. I deserve those claws. Huge plays. Master. We might do a different rotation. We might touch our Voidleech, throw a grenade to stun, as well as proc our repulsor brace on one of the ads, and then we can finish off the overload afterwards, just to show you that it's still all one big rotation. The scatter grenades honestly do so much damage. I can't even tell people, man. Nobody runs it. Nobody runs it. Right, let's find our big boy first, which is just kindly hiding behind. Here he is. Right. Not easy. Apparently it doesn't want to proc, which is just typical for the video. So we're just going to finish him off. But even that, master, like, super simple. We'll go a little bit further just to, alright, chill out. See if we can hold these volatile rounds for a second. These grenades will still one bop anything that's probably not an orange bar. And there you go. It'd just be nice if repulsor brace would proc for the sake of the video. And it just doesn't want to do it. But I mean, I think you get the point. I think you can see that the damage is there. And also you can see that we're picking up the resistance bonuses from the wells. We'll go again. We're going to attach the Voidleech to the big guy. Ooh. No? Maybe? Yes? Possibly? See if we can't get him. And there's the overshield that we were searching for. Very strong overshield. We just jumped through that lightning and it took what, 30%, 25% of our health off. You can open the chain with your grenade or your rift, depending on what the target is. The important thing is the target dies to the grenade. So however you get there is however you get there. If you have to do a bit of damage first or something like that, just to get your volatile rounds up, and then once those start kicking over and ticking over, you'll be completely fine to keep the rotation up, and those chain kills will keep your devour going and all that sort of fun stuff. So a few other weapons that are like really good, obviously you've seen me use the Doom of Chelchis along with Unforgiven, but there's plenty of other things. Commemoration has Repulsor Brace, and there's varying other assortments of weapons that will fill any role you need in any GM or any Lost Sector, you know, solo master, solo legend, whatever it may be. And even raids, this is like one of those builds, I guess it loses a little bit of efficiency, like the higher content you get, like if you're in a Grand Master or a Master, because you're not going to always get that one-shot kill with the grenade. But the fact that you can just leech things and farm that up very quickly and stuff like that means that it is viable in all content. On a side note, have a look at this trip. Have a look at it. Look at that. Oh, it's impressive, to be honest with you. Yeah, so it's good. It's good, solid. I think you should try it out. If there's any questions you have or anything you want to know or any improvements you think we could make just with all the mods, you can duck back to the previous video that has all the breakdown of what we're running and why we're running it. I think on the previous video I did have the grenade launcher on, obviously, and we had weekend clear, but the Lost Sector called for different weapons, so you can always flip that for solo operative for the last few weeks of the season, and then we'll see what happens next season. I've never had a problem. I've ran this for season after, like, you know, this is what, 2-3 seasons since they came out. I can't even remember. And there's always a way to replace it. There's always different mods to come in. It's never not. But at its core, if you look at the mods that are from the artifact, it is your overload mods, and then it's like just your extra stuns, and then a random, like, you know, last slot mod. None of it has anything to do with the functionality of the build. It all just runs itself. But But yeah, that will be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the little bit more of a breakdown of that build video. If there's anything else you need to know or you want to know, just throw it in the comments and I'll reply to all of them as soon as I can. Do me a favor, if you do like it, please drop a like, hit me with a sub, maybe a comment on the side, ring the bell for the notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one.